Hello wrestling fans, the Wrestling Wizard here, and welcome to another video. So recently, WWE made a major announcement. They announced that Elimination Chamber 2024 on February the 24th will be held in Perth, Australia, at the Optus Stadium. Now I believe that stadium can hold up to like 70,000 plus fans, and the record attendance held at that stadium was actually for an Ed Sheeran show. 73,000 plus. Now, you got to bet your bottom dollar that WWE are going to try and smash the record attendance. But attendance aside, I certainly feel, as a wrestling fan, that this show, held in Australia next year, is going massively under the radar. I think it's going to be a mega event. Certainly for the likes of Rhea, Ripley and co. And that's why in this video, I wanted to talk about maybe a few wish list scenarios, if you like, that could potentially happen at next year's Elimination Chamber. But before we get into that, our thoughts go out to Neil Dashwood, aka Emma. How heartbreaking to be fired 2 days after you announce that it's your dream to attend an event held in your home country. Like, that is absolutely horrific. And also our thoughts go out to Riddick Moss as well, Tenille's fiance, him also getting fired from WWE too. But I believe he'll be a star out of WWE anyway. I think they could both be a great fit in AEW, to be honest with you. So I thought I wanted to get that out there because it's horrendous, people losing their jobs. But in that circumstance, like, you can't write that. That's terrible. So I just wanted to get that out of the way before we kicked on with our wish list. Now, of course, you can't talk about Australia without talking about Grayson Waller. You can bet your bottom dollar that there's going to be a mega Grayson Waller effect. And I want there to be a surprise guest, an absolute megastar on the show to create a viral moment. Now, I'll leave this to your imagination. Get down in the comment section. Who would you like to see on the Grayson Waller effect? Knowing Australians, they'd probably boo Grayson Waller anyway, even though he's Australian. That's just what they like to do, to sort of stay on trend with his heel persona. But at the same time, he could probably get like an amazing ovation and just be like over as Rover. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm genuinely intrigued to see how Australia receive Grayson Waller. Now, this is a bit optimistic on my part, but I would love to see the Eradicator Rhea Ripley take on Indy Hartwell. Two Australians potentially main eventing or close to the show. Now, I know what you're thinking. WWE have got a long way to go to build up Indy Hartwell as a credible opposition to Rhea Ripley. I mean, she's literally been squashed by Rhea Ripley not so long ago. But they can do it. Indy Hartwell has so much potential to be this massively over underdog babyface. They're both on the same brand. I honestly believe this match, if delivered correctly, could blow the roof off the stadium. Well, it actually doesn't have a roof, does it? This is Australia, it's boiling hot. But you get my point. Indy Hartwell versus Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship. Like, that would be a moment, wouldn't it? And not just for the Australian fans. What do you think? Would you like to see it happen? Obviously, they've got a lot of work to do with Indy Hartwell in the meantime, but I think they can make it work. Now, I know this is a massively out there wish, but what about at Elimination Chamber in Australia, the return to WWE of the Iconics? This would be a massive boost to the WWE, cursed WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. But the return of Peyton Royce and Billie Kay would be epic, aka Jessica McKay and Casey Lee. Now, of course, Jessica's expecting a baby boy, so I highly doubt come February the 24th she'll be ring ready, but never say never. And of course, she doesn't have to wrestle to return. The Iconics can return, just make their statement, maybe cut a humorous promo like they always do. Always bring a smile to my face, those two. I really miss them in WWE, actually. It was so good on the mic, those two. They just had so much charisma and chemistry together. And maybe just a segment between them. But they return in Australia. That would be absolutely epic. Like, dream case scenario. And of course, you've got your Bronson Reeds to create big moments. No pun intended there. Of course, big Bronson Reed. maybe taking on a monster like Braun Strowman if he's returned to WWE by then. Just give Bronson Reed a hard-hitting slobber knocker of a match. Braun Strowman would be the perfect opposition. But also, could WWE do the absolute unthinkable and dethrone Roman Reigns at the Elimination Chamber in Australia? Now, I certainly feel this is highly unlikely, just due to the time difference. I believe with the time difference that this event would be live in America in the morning, like the early morning. And I just think that would maybe take away the eyes that would be on that prize. So maybe not there, but never say never. Like, what are they going to do with Cody Rhodes at Elimination Chamber? What sort of plans have they got with Cody leading into WrestleMania in Roman Reigns? You got to bet that Roman Reigns is going to be there, right? So who's he going to be taking on? Does he still have the undisputed title at that point? And that's what I love about all this entry into next year's WrestleMania. Like, we truly don't know. It's so up in the air. Are we going to get Rock Roman? Are we going to get Cody Roman too? Like, we don't know at this stage, and that's what I really like about it, to be honest. It's genuinely unpredictable. I don't want it to be predictable. I want it to be unpredictable, and we see something we never thought we'd ever see. I think it's going to be a massive surprise up WWE's sleeve, and it's certainly a statement holding this show with a massive capacity stadium in the lead up to Mania. So it's going to be a great event. So of course that brings up the question, are you excited for Elimination Chamber next year? What matches do you want to see? What do you think will be your dream case booking scenarios? Get down in the comments section, share your thoughts and opinions. And as always, thank you so much for watching the video. It means the world. It'd be very much appreciated if you could like the video, share the video, and even better, subscribe if you're new, and we'll catch you in the next one.